Hello, YouTube goers, this is Gustoy11, and sorry I haven't put any videos up lately, I've been kind of busy. I want to kind of start doing this new thing, reviewing video games and movies. I thought it would be kind of a nice change of pace. You know, I didn't really have any more ideas for Converse videos or anything, so I'll start doing this. So I decided to review a different game, inFamous 2. I'm sure many of you have heard of it. Let me explain a little backstory about inFamous 1 first. By the way, spoiler alert, there's going to be some spoilers for the story in this video, so if you haven't played the game yet, play it, then come back and watch it. So, inFamous 1. This guy named Colmograph, he's a bike messenger. One day he gets this package, right? Then he opens the package, and it's this, alright, and it starts glowing. It blows up, destroys half of Empire City. He wakes up, there's a huge crater, half of Empire City is destroyed and stuff, and it's all havoc, a virus breaks out and everything, and Cole is singed, he's in the hospital for like weeks. When he wakes up, he has electrical superpowers. He can shoot lightning out of his hands, and like shoot lightning rockets and lightning grenades, and levitate in the air with his lightning hands, and you know, all that stuff. So a big thing about the inFamous universe is that there's a morality system. So in these games you can choose whether to be good or evil, and inFamous 2 is the same. Cole is not the only one who got superpowers from this ray sphere blast. So it's up to Colmograph to figure out who gave him these powers and why. Now, I'm going to try to keep this as little spoilers as possible. I'm going to need to release a few things, but basically, at the end of inFamous 1, you find out why and who gave Colmograph his powers, and I'm not going to tell you now because I don't want to ruin the surprise, but it is a mind twister. On to inFamous 2. inFamous 2 takes place about a month after inFamous 1 left off. And Colmograph is still in Empire City and all that, so he gets contacted by this agent named Lucy Quo. Now, Lucy Quo knows how to increase Cole's powers to protect against this beast, this big beast, this monster that's going to come to Empire City and kill everyone in the world and kill Cole and everything unless he gets more powerful. So Lucy Quo knows a way for him to become more powerful. So she offers him, if he goes to Empire City with her, then she'll give him more powers, make him more powerful. So here's the thing, at the beginning of inFamous 2, the Beast shows up and ruins your plans a little. So basically you fight the Beast, and well, Cole gets his butt kicked. And he's pretty much drained of a lot of his powers. But the thing is, like, I like how inFamous 2 didn't pull God of War, as in, like, it takes all your powers away at the very beginning of the game. I mean, there are some powers that you didn't, you know, carry on from inFamous 1 that you get at the beginning of inFamous 2, but you get the good ones. Also, you get a lot more new powers along the way. Anyway, so yeah, shenanigans ensue, yada yada. You meet a couple really cool characters. Some characters that, you know, I felt were a little weak, like in terms of, you know, they weren't really realistic. But, you know, I still really enjoyed the story. The story of this game is almost my favorite aspect of this game. The story is my second favorite aspect of inFamous 2, no doubt about it. My favorite aspect, of course, is the gameplay. The gameplay is so cool. I mean, it's a third-person shooter, it's a platformer, and it's a melee combat game. Alright, the shooting works really well, it feels really tight. I played it with PlayStation Move, it feels kind of alright, but you know, like, I kind of don't like the controls, how it's set up with the PlayStation Move, but it works awesome with the controller. It feels really tight, really responsive. The platforming is great. It is a little bit of a step back from Assassin's Creed, where, you know, you have to continuously press the A button. Like, that's not a complaint I have, but it's a complaint that other reviewers have. I just thought I'd mention it. Melee combat is really good. I mean, like, it feels kind of repetitive, like, and not repetitive at first. I mean, it takes, like, I think, like, near towards the end of the game, when the combat gets just a little repetitive, but it is still awesome, you know, when you see Cole hit the guy across the face with the amp, then hit him again, and then, like, attach the amp to his neck and, like, curve around and slam him against the ground. I mean, you can't beat that. I already mentioned that inFamous 2 has a good story. In fact, it's a great story. I really think, like, both the endings, since it's a morality-based system in the game, you can either be good or bad. Both the endings I thought were really, really great. The good ending made me cry, actually. Yeah, I'll admit. And the bad ending I thought really made you think just like, oh my god. Like, it's kind of, like, that bad ending is kind of a little bit of a throwback to the first game. You're just like, oh my god, that is cool. Some other things I want to mention about inFamous 2. inFamous 2, as most people know, is a sandbox game, where you can free roam around this huge environment. Now, I like New Marais a little bit better than I liked Empire City in inFamous 1. I mean, I think the buildings are a little bit smaller in New Marais than Empire City, but I really don't have any complaints with that because New Marais has more of a wide variety of environments. Like, you got an industrial environment, like a swamp environment, flood town environment, which is basically the town is flooded. You know, an urban environment. It really feels like it has a lot more variety when it comes to environment. I also think it has more variety when it comes to enemies, because in inFamous 1 you had pretty much the exact same type of enemies, but like they just look a little different. Now in inFamous 2 you have tons of variety of enemies. You have like, you know, just your regular guys who shoot at you. You have these ice guys. You have these swamp creatures, and there's this really big swamp creature. Like, it just creeped me out. It's called the Devourer. Basically, like, sticks your tongue out at you and eats you. Creeps me out. Anyway, so if I have any gripes with inFamous 2, I don't have any. I think inFamous 2 is an all-around great game. I really don't have any gripes with it. I give it a 10 out of 10. Alright, if you want to complain on the comments or add anything to my review that I may have missed, then please go to the comments below, because that's what the internet's for. Anyway, so I'm hoping I'm going to be doing more reviews like this, more video game reviews, more movie reviews, things like that. Just, you know, I really want to start using my YouTube channel. So thank you for watching this review, and goodbye.